your boys used all of this stuff a couple times so far. So for the mid-tier PC, we got an i5 13400F. This is the first time I got the F version. The one before that I ended up getting was the K. This actually comes with a cooler, which I think is pretty cool. The K one, from what I remember, it didn't have the CPU cooler, so I do think that that's pretty neat. I also ended up getting a 1 terabyte NVMe drive. This one right here, never got it before. That's why I'm gonna try it, because your boy likes getting new stuff to test new stuff. So this is a new type of RAM that I'm gonna be trying out. The speed is 6,000 megahertz, 2 16 gigabyte sticks. I also got that because we're gonna do another build as well. This is for a mini PC that we're gonna be doing in this case. Hold up. This case. So, and this is what that's what's gonna go in this. This is for one of my buddies. We're gonna be building him. He does like Pokemon stuff. So I'm gonna build him a computer for what he does. These are fans. These are just fans. I actually was a little bit nervous with getting this micro motherboard because of the way RGB works now. But when you buy, I gotta actually take one out so I can show you guys. I think that these look really, really cool. I like these. When you get fans that have a hub like this, they're super useful for the micro motherboards, because what you can do is you plug your RGB into the actual motherboard, and then you got all of the other stuff that you can connect to. They did such a good job with their 13th gen motherboards, dude. Dude, this 64 gigabytes of 7,000 megahertz of DDR5. It actually allows me to use my memory at that speed with 64 gigabytes, 4 sticks. That is the first motherboard that has ever allowed me to do that. So the motherboard that we ended up getting is, I'm gonna show you the box, because I'm not gonna like open all of this stuff right now. I'm gonna show you, but I'm not gonna like take it out too much. So this is the motherboard. It is gonna be a white build, by the way. So it's Z790i Edge Wi-Fi. It's basically the small version of the one in that computer. Mini micro motherboard, and this is why one of my favorite parts about MSI, dude. So many, and this is, keep in mind, this is a mini. I can't, the amount of ports that they give you. So is that all? Okay, so it's under. So you got your motherboard. All right. And then it comes with, I've never needed to use these because I've always used NVMe's, but I'm guessing that these are for like the SSDs, the just a normal SSD and not an NVMe. So Corsair Vengeance. Again, and we're gonna do another white build. I love white computers, so I build a lot of white computers. This is all the specs. I mean, the listing on Amazon is gonna tell you what it is. I wouldn't get anything that doesn't have, or I take that back. I wouldn't make a video on anything that I actually would not be using myself. You know what I mean? Like I would never like buy this, throw it in a computer, and make a video before I've even used it. This is the 3rd time that I've gotten this graphics card. We've also gotten a 3070 of this version of this card, or it may have been a 3070 Ti, and then also the 4070 Ti as well of the gigabyte. So it is a white graphics card. This side, see, it's like a white gray. That's the top plate. That's the side. This part, or hold on, this part does light up, and then this is the fans. They're white. So people that like to mount their GPUs this way is perfect for that. But even if you mount your GPU this way, it still looks good. Like you can kind of see the RGB in the actual computer. If you have RGB going, you're not going to notice the silver. And to be honest, it kind of makes it like glow, if that makes sense, because it is silver. And it has that like glare mirror effect. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure it's only one. I'm basing it off of what I just saw in this box, because there's no RGB changing colors for that. Yeah, I don't see it. And this is gonna go into the motherboard. Well, we'll figure it out when we start building the actual computer. Okay, so we got the fan. So I know why I'm getting confused right now. So the other components are inside of that box. So that is something to note about this, that I was going to use white anyways. For those of you that may see this and be like, oh, that's cool, I like this AIO. That's a nice AIO. If you're planning to change the color of it, you're going to need some other fans, because these fans are one color and that is it. So that's up to you, man. I mean, I personally, of course, like white. I like all white builds. And white case, white motherboard, white graphics card, white PSU cables. So, I mean, just being honest, I see that as a con, but the cooler itself, it didn't feel like bad, but this is the first time I got the CPU cooler. We've done that one. We've done the NZXT cooler. We've done the Lian Li cooler. We've done the Asus cooler. We've done it's the T-Force. I was gonna say it's the same brand as the memory in that. We've done the T-Force cooler. We've done the Corsair cooler. One of the Corsair cooler, the white one. They have a couple. So first impressions, I like the logo. I think that's cool. I do like the logo on that. I personally like these, like, where it's like a lit up logo and not the entire thing, like kind of like the V-True one over there. I think that looks cool. I personally like that more, but there are some like NZXT, their AIO has this like, their AI, where's the, oh, here it is. Their AIO, so it does have a whatever thing on the bottom. Okay, so it's pretty much the same as all the other AIOs. It really comes down to like how well it's gonna cool. Benchmarks will come after it's actually built.